So we're going to have 3 people. I know Alina is switching her computer on. I have 3 different screens of people. So would you like to introduce yourselves to one another? So Nastya, Alina and Igor, would you like to introduce yourselves and say hi?
Okay, hello everyone, my name is Nastya.
Hi Nastya, my name is Igor. Yeah, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So did everybody have a chance to look at the elections clips?
Yes.
Very quick look.
Very quickly, yeah. Alina, what about you? Did you have a chance to look at them?
Yeah, actually I watched all the videos, but I read only half of the article, so I don't know, I'll try to use my erudition.
Okay, yeah. So, Igor, did you have a chance to look?
Yes, I did, yeah. I watched the video, to be honest, they're a bit strange. All the videos, I read the article.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are strange. So, Alina, do you want to tell Nastya sort of what your views are of these things?
I think videos are very strange.
Okay.
I didn't like them.
You didn't like them?
No.
Okay. Alina, what did you think?
The idea of the first video is quite great because actually people should pay attention to elections, but the second video, maybe I just didn't get it. I just don't understand what do they mean. Are they opposition or not? And it's just really strange.
Okay. So, Igor, what did you think? Were they all strange?
Yeah, they all are strange. They all are strange. Yeah. At least I understand the first video, so probably. And the second video is also not very for me also. So because
I think that videos that were made in American and that were made by American specialists in marketing and advertising, it doesn't work in Russia because Russian people are more educatable, know more things than I don't know. I think in Russian it doesn't work.
Okay.
It's not for us. No.
So you didn't like these?
No.
Yeah, after I read the article, probably I understand the second video because I read that Republicans, I don't know, take care about pregnancy questions too much, probably. So, and that's why the second video was made, probably, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, maybe we just had to read all the whole article, and then we could understand it.
So do you agree with Nastya that these are for Americans and are not effective for you?
As for me, I don't understand jokes about daughters or grandmothers' vaginas. It's not. It's very. I don't support these themes because daughters, mothers, grandmothers. It's very important people for us. It's not people for jokes.
For joking. Okay. So it sounds like you found that offensive.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Very offensive.
Yeah, so very, very offensive. So, Alina, Igor, what do you think? Did you find that really offensive also?
For me, it's really offensive too, but maybe it's just for Americans. It's an American humor or something like
yes,
this.
Yes, right.
So then, do you think that Americans are immature? Not very adult?
Maybe.
Oh, you say whatever you want to say. It's fine with me. You know.
They're not immature. It's wrong word. Yeah, actually, they have just the other point of view. Maybe things are different in American culture, and I don't know. They just can use such expressions and words to express their feelings about politicians or parties.
Yeah, so Igor, what do you
I agree with Alina.
You agree with Anasio? Igor, thank you. What do you think?
I don't know. It seems that we didn't understand this video quite well. So, if you, Brook, if you could explain the idea of this video,
Yeah. Well,
it would be easier for us to judge. Yeah.
do you want me to? Does everybody else want me to do that?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. My understanding of this is that women really do not want government telling them what to do with their bodies. So by saying, you know, I want the government in my vagina, you're saying, if the government is saying to you that you can't have an abortion or how you're going to live your life, that's effectively where they are, in that part of your body. Does that make sense?
Maybe we don't really understand this because we don't have such problems in Russia.
Okay, so what would be normal in Russia then?
Here, nobody tell women what to do. Women decide by herself. Would she leave this pregnancy, or will she do abortion? It's her own business.
Yeah. Okay. So this is normal for women?
Yes. Okay. Of course.
Okay. And what about from the man's point of view? Or does it, I mean, do you, if the guy, you know, if you're married, I mean, what, you can still do what you want? How does it work?
I don't hear you.
You can't hear
really.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was wondering what Igor, as the man, would say. Do you agree with that?
Yes, I agree with this position that women should decide by themselves what to do. So I don't agree with Republicans in this point that they should. Yes, they are against abortion, so I don't agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I think that the ad is saying that government is intruding on women's private lives.
Mm-hmm.
And
if this problem is very important in America, that the government tells women to do abortion.
What?
Is it? I don't think that this is what is in real life in America is.
No, it's according to Republicans, they would like to get rid of abortion. Democrats would like women to have the right to choose what to do.
Mm-hmm.
So by being offensive, women are drawing attention to what Republicans would like to do. Be inside your vagina and tell you what you can do with it.
Mm.
So it is offensive, yes. Yes. So how about the one with Putin?
I think this video is fake.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not real. It's not his advertising in campaign election campaign.
Yeah, I think this video is kind of sarcasm.
Sarcastic.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Sarcastic video.
Yes, Elena, what do you think?
I don't know, maybe it's just a video made for our main party called United Russia, and maybe just some part of this party made this video to show people how important it is to go and to vote for Putin. I don't know.
So what does it say at the end? I can't read that.
If I'm not sure, it said, let's do it together.
Okay, that would be, what would that mean?
As I understood, the idea was that a girl would like to vote, and she goes inside the
Cabin.
The cabin, yeah, the voting cabin.
Actually,
The,
it's called
the
a booth.
booth.
Yeah.
Booth, yeah, yeah, and after some time, the guy, I don't know, came inside and goes inside and they vote together. Yeah, I don't know.
It's very funny because you have to vote by yourself and you can't vote with somebody else.
Yes. Yes.
I think it's something like provocation and it's fake.
Okay. So where would something like that come from if it's fake?
I don't know. Maybe from somebody who are against Putin. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. So with something like this, what would you really see? What type of ads would you really see for campaigns?
Honestly, I didn't watch the video.
That's okay. But in real life, like in the real presidential election, right? There were really campaign videos and ads. What would they be? Did Putin advertise at all?
Not very much. I think that his advertisement was more in news or in TV programs, something like this. Not exactly advertising movie.
Okay.
Yeah, usually our election advertisement is quite straightforward, so there is no such movies. We've seen. Yeah, so usually they are quite straightforward. That I don't know, Putin is good, vote for Putin, or something like that. Yeah, and to be honest, I don't watch TV, so I don't know. It's on TV.
I don't watch TV either. So Alina, would you be persuaded to vote for somebody because you saw an ad for them?
No, of course not. Actually, all the ads are controlled by our government. And if, I don't know, someone wants to provocate citizens, he has to take part in some meetings and show that they really care about citizens. And it's not about the United Russia. I don't know. I think that in Russia nobody can influence and nobody can put the right president in the president chair.
That makes sense. So, what do you think, Nastya? Would you care if you saw ads? Would that matter to you?
I think that I care if I see what this person do for his people, for his country, and I can make my decision only so what he do for us.
So based on what he does.
Yes,
Yeah.
It's my opinion, not based on advertising.
Okay. So Igor, what do you think? Are you better off with a businessman being in charge, or a lawyer being in charge, as a politician?
I don't know. Are you asking what profession is better for president?
Yes, thank you. Yeah, sorry, I said it badly. Yeah, what would be a good profession to start off with?
That's a difficult question, yeah, actually. I don't think that the profession is so important. The most important is the person itself. So people are different, and it doesn't matter who they are as professionals. But if I need to choose, I would prefer probably a businessman, something like that.
I disagree with Igor, because businessman, he will do his politics according to his interests. And this businessman wants to earn more money, and he don't want to think about country or about poor people. He thinks just about his money.
Oh yeah, my point is that most professions are quite quite limited. I mean, for instance, if the person is a lawyer, he only dealt with lawyer stuff. He didn't work as a medic, or any other professions. So most people, when they work, they deal with quite limited things. But businessmen might deal with a lot of stuff. I don't know. I mean, he is more experienced, I think, in communicating with people in different areas. It's not absolutely nothing, but yeah.
It's not perfect.
That's my point. Yeah.
Oh, okay, thank you. That makes sense. Alina, what do you think?
I think that it's not the matter of profession, it's a matter of intelligence. The more profession intelligent, the more educated this person, and actually educated citizens usually make right decisions, not people with just limited education or just limited erudition. You should have your own opinion to influence. So I think that the best type of professions is professions connected with entrepreneurship.
Entrepreneurship?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. So Nastya,
Also, if you know, in earlier times, in I don't know, in 10th century, 11th century, for example, in Japan, or for example, in I don't know, Egypt, or even in Europe, the top person of the country, he was given his power from his father. So this person was born in a family who know how to manage the country, and he lived in this atmosphere, and his thinking, I don't know how it's right to say in English, is I don't know, based to manage his country. And maybe it's not very right to choose person from business, from religion, from something else. It's right to raise the child and to teach him how to manage country. I think this is the best.
Like a monarchy.
Yes.
Yeah. So, Igor, what do you think about inherited power? Is that maybe better?
Sorry, who are you asking?
You.
What
Yeah,
do you ask?
what do you think about inherited power? Being raised like a monarchy. What Nastya was saying, if you're raised as a child, that this is your job, you're going to be in charge. Is that better?
Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Yeah, I don't think that there are people who are raised knowing that they will be presidents.
No, but like the Queen of England and her family, for example.
I see. Such people.
Yeah.
So the question is it good for
Yeah.
such people?
Is that better? Well, are the people of the country better off electing somebody who maybe doesn't know what he's doing, or are you better off with like a prince who was raised to be the ruler?
Well, I think that it's better to choose somebody.
Okay.
I don't think that it's good if such people like Prince would rule the country, just because I think that they might be quite far from real life. So they live in very good conditions from the beginning, just from the beginning. So they probably don't communicate with regular people, let's say, yeah. So, and they might be quite far from the real situation and what.
And Igor, do you think that presidents are communicating with their people too much?
Not really, but at least before they became presidents, I think they did that. At least they were born.
Also, in Imperial Russia, all Tsars, they also take their power from their fathers in Russia, and Russia was very powerful in that times.
That's true, but all these times, I don't know, are gone away. So, and that's, and I think that there are reasons why it doesn't work like that anymore.
What reasons?
What reasons? Well, well, first of all, it's a difficult question. Second, we don't know how people lived several centuries ago. So, because history is biased, actually. History was written by some people, historical people, and the only thing we know about history is what was written. We don't know the real situation, actually. And I'm not sure that most people had really great life and great opportunities. So the idea is that before, several centuries ago, if you was born as a poor guy, you would live like that all your life. You didn't have any chances to become rich. So, and idea today is that you have such opportunity. And so maybe that's the reason why it doesn't work like before.
What do you think?
Actually, I agree with Igor, and I try to remember all the historical events that I know, and I can remember a lot of wars and blood, and I don't know, kings usually just wanted to start wars for territory, for people, for money, and for power. And times are better now, and we have a lot of opportunities. We can travel. We can have great education, and we have a choice. So
Yeah,
I think I agree with Igor at this point.
So our government is a very good government. We have opportunities to travel and to study.
It's better.
But,
It's better than them.
well, of course, our government not the best. Yeah, everybody knows that, but still, yeah, we have opportunities to travel. So everybody has, yeah, at least opportunity. And with globalization today, yeah, the ideas of tsars or monarchs just don't work. Yeah, and even in UK, when there is a queen, queen doesn't have a power at all. So it's just a symbolic figure, and that's all. So anyway, the parliament rules the country in UK. So the queen doesn't decide anything.
So actually, I keep sorry. This is really interesting to hear everybody talking, and I keep thinking about what Alina was saying. We need somebody who's educated. So how educated is educated? Does that mean a specialist? Does it mean a master's degree? Does it mean a PhD?
No, it means the level of education of the whole for example, country. For example, in let's say 17th century, some people had great education. They knew a lot of languages, they knew maps and geography and a lot of sciences. But the other part of country didn't know anything. Actually, they couldn't read and they couldn't count to 10. And actually, they could, but they couldn't. They just couldn't read, and that's why they didn't know about the life of the country, and maybe they couldn't make decisions. So I mean the level of education in the whole country and the whole world, not world actually. We still have some countries with very poor education level.
So, Esther, what do you think? Do you think that people should be the rulers should have a certain level of education, and everybody should have a certain level as well?
Yes, everybody should have high level of education.
So, how high is high? At least a university degree, if you're smart enough, or should everybody have more than that, including the leader?
I want everybody to have a university degree because it's easier to communicate with educated people. So I think it's important, right?
Yeah. So then, should the leader have at least a PhD or at least a 8 years of education, for example?
Of course.
Mm-hmm. Igor, what do you think? Is there a minimum?
Yes, I agree that, of course, the leader should be a person. Yeah.
So then, it's more important to have the education, not necessarily what subject it's in.
For the leader of the country?
Yeah. Getting back to what we were before, if it should be business, law.
Education in politics, of course.
Okay, political education. Okay. So then, should you be not qualified to be in charge without the political education? Like anybody in the United States can run for president if you're 35 and older and you were born in the United States. I don't think it says anything about education.
Well, the same is in Russia.
Okay.
So we have a law which doesn't allow be a president without a special education. Yeah.
Okay. So is there a political school that people should be going to? Like diplomat school?
Yeah, I think we have a high education for political people. I mean, yeah, like a political education or something like that.
High schools for politicians.
Yeah. Well, is Putin a lawyer? I forget what he is. Is he a lawyer?
No.
No. What did he do before?
Putin?
Yeah. I forget.
I don't know.
He was in some governor structures.
Yeah, he was an agent, maybe in the organization like FBI.
Oh, was he in like the FSB?
FSB.
Yes.
Or KGB or something like that.
That's right. Okay.
He was an agent, and then he was a politician in St. Petersburg government, and then he became a minister, and then he became a premier minister, and now he's a president. It's short history. Maybe.
Yeah. Anyway, he is educated. I just opened Wikipedia about Putin, and it said that he is a candidate of economical science. Yeah. It's like a PhD, I think.
Like a PhD. Okay. So then, Nasty, in your opinion, is he educated enough to be the leader?
Well, of course he's educated. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people. Yeah, we can not like him, but still he is educated.
So, Nasty, what do you think? Is he educated enough?
I think he is educated.
Mm-hmm. Is it enough? Or should he have something else?
Maybe in his case, he is educated and he has big experience, so it's enough.
So should he maybe have? Should people maybe be specializing in Russian history or world history, and have to have a history aspect to be a leader?
Like such, this is a part of their knowledges.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, diplomatic history. So Igor, what do you think?
Well, I think that yeah, even the education is quite important. It's not the most important part of the leader.
And what do you think, Brook?
What do I think of?
Yes.
Of Putin or of the question?
Of the question, of course.
Of the question?
And of the Putin too.
I think Brook loves Putin.
Well, I'm curious about that. I would say the person needs to have at least a PhD. I don't think most American presidents have that. I think most of them are lawyers, or they have a Master of Business Administration, and they hire PhDs to advise them. Yeah, it's hard to say. I was wondering, thinking about whether the leader should be born or should be elected. I can see points for both sides, actually. And I'm wondering if it has to do with the size of the country. Because England is very small, and Russia is huge. So I don't know, really. It's an excellent question, actually. And I don't know what I think of Putin. I don't know enough about him. And I think it's easy to have an opinion when I don't live there. I'd have to live there, really, and see what we're talking about, really. Or I'd have to have a degree in Russian. Yeah. So if you were in America, who would you be voting for this election?
I think it's not a big difference.
No huge difference. Okay.
No.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter if we have a Democrat or a Republican.
It's very, very near to each other.
Yeah, they are, actually. They're like this.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So, Igor, what do you think? Does it matter who the U.S. president is?
American elections.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, does it matter? Does it matter to Russia?
Yeah, probably I would vote for Obama. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have reasons for that?
Yes, I don't really like Romney.
Okay. Okay. So do you think that who do you think would be better than for Russian American relations?
Well, I think Obama would be better. Yeah, just because Romney is against Russia, so he told that to everybody. So I don't see any good reasons for Russia to have Romney as a president.
Okay.
I would vote for the president who will not do wars in the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
You never know
This
who
is
wants to make wars.
That is true. This is quite true. One will not know. So, what do you think? I mean, personally, I don't like Romney. I think he's an idiot. So I'm going to vote for Obama. I also don't want the Republicans in my vagina. Thank you. But yeah, and I'm concerned about Romney's attitude and so forth. But does it really matter? I mean, so would there be, do you think, huge changes between Russia and America with Romney?
With Romney?
Yeah. Do you think Romney would, if he and Putin don't like each other, do you think it's possible that relationships could really get bad?
It's possible, I think.
Elena, what do you think?
I'm not sure. Actually, Putin is not an idiot, and he is a very smart person, and he can deal with it. Actually, he dealt with Bush, and I think that Romney is just the ghost of Bush Jr. So. So yeah, we can deal with it, but it's not good that one president don't like the other. So it could be a problem for the first time for Russian government.
So do you think then that it's possible, like if let's say that Romney is a clone of Bush, but if they really don't like each other personally, can they get past that as leaders and work with each other, or does that they just become like little kids? I don't like you. What do you think, Nastya?
I think maybe Romney, it's not the point that he doesn't like Putin. I think maybe he's scared of Russian power.
Okay.
Of the power of Russian in the whole world, because in past 10 years, when Putin came to the power of Russia, our country is more respected in the whole world and has more, I don't know, powerful voice, or how to say?
Yes, you could say that it's more powerful voice. Yes.
Yes, and this is the reason why Romney doesn't like Russia and Putin, because when Russia was weak, they didn't care about it. And now when Russia is powerful, they are afraid and they're scared and they doesn't like Putin and everybody else.
So Igor, what do you think? Like, are we looking at another Cold War?
No.
No, I don't think that everything is such that. So, but yeah, if talking about personal relationships, so I think that in politics it's not. So there's no place for personal attitude.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yeah, Selena, what do you think?
I don't know. It's a difficult question, and actually, I think that Russian. First of all, I think that Russia never was a weak country. It has some problems after the reconstruction of the Soviet Union, and our president Yeltsin was a very strange person, and he tried to make the things better, but Putin made it better than Yeltsin actually, and that's why we think that Putin's actions was better than actions of the other presidents, but Russia never was a weak country, and it is still strong, maybe not so strong as in Soviet Union, but I hope that our president will be able to have good relationships with all the presidents of all the countries, but maybe it will be difficult in case of Romney.
So we'll have to see. So actually, we are finished. Oh darn! This is really great.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is fantastic.
Very interesting.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Any last thoughts?
What?
Any last thoughts? Like last comments?
As comments?
Yeah.
Let's live in a beautiful earth without wars, and every president loves each other and has children.
Yes. I like that. Harmony. Igor, what do you think?
I agree. I don't know what to add, yeah.
Melina?
And by the way, I found a great video about voting and about taking care about your own vote on elections. So I will add it on the page of elections discussion hour, and maybe you'll find a minute to watch it.
Thank you, yes. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
It's a great video, yeah.
Oh,
really.
Yay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, it's great to see everybody. Have a great evening.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye. Thank you, Brooklyn.
Bye. Take care.
Bye.